Character design in games.
There you go. I will show you a based and beautiful female. No, you can't tap her. She's mine. I know that she has a husband. I am the husband. You're welcome.
Has always been kind of a delicate subject, but in recent years I find that more and more conversations surrounding this topic are becoming increasingly.
Free Stellar Bleed movement can decide if new outfits are sexy enough. Let me see. I will decide. Yeah, they are good. Yes, 10 out of 10. Sexy enough. Absolutely. The debater, I say, listen, can I just say, I guarantee you that they changed Siri's face. I know that they are like, oh no, it was like a different angle in the trailer. It was lightning. No, they cutesified her. They absolutely made her prettier because everyone was like saying that she's an unlikable hag.
Increasingly more volatile. One of the biggest debates in the community has...
Ah, my eyes, a conventionally attractive woman. Ah! Lads, do we still have that in the budget? Conventionally attractive female who is talking to us in a soft voice and has like big mommy milkers out and she's beautiful and kind and adorable. Oh man, today's a good day.
Community has always been around female characters in revealing or sex.
9 insane origins of gaming most over-sexualized female characters. Get as angry as you like, just make sure you know the facts. I would never get angry. I don't understand why there are so many angry... It's like, be real, it's not the dudes who are getting angry because there's a rogue titty out. It's never the dudes. It's always the ladies. Ladies, why do you not like titties? I love titties.
The outfits. Again, this isn't a...
Is it bad that you know all these characters? No, it's based.
Conversation that started yesterday, but since I opened this channel, and because we mostly focus on...
Jealousy? But why do you have to be jealous of someone who is... It's a game character, what are we talking about? Like, it's like saying that I want Tifa's titties to be smaller because I'm jealous. Like, she's not real. Also, she's hot. Because the boyfriend is looking. But it's not real. It doesn't matter. She's too real to me, damn it. Using logic again. God damn it.
Game aesthetics. I've often been asked...
I remember when everyone was freaked out that this woman isn't gay. Apparently there is like an like a future thingy where she has a kid with a dude and they fucking flipped out. They were like, oh man, that can't be. That fucking can't be.
What my take on this is, or do I actually care if a female character is...
Like, I don't want to be like that, but this woman is probably the sluttiest, sexiest woman I have ever seen in games. And I have never played it, but Jesus goddamn, of course. Of course that she's gonna sit on someone's face.
Actually care
what
if
are we talking about?
Is wearing skimpy clothing. Do girls in general not like games where the characters are wearing revealing outfits?
I literally only played with skimpy characters when I played Mortal Kombat. Skimpy characters are very important for my enjoyment. The prettier she is, the happier I am.
Before we get started, hi, my name is Angelica, and this is going to be kind of a shorter...
The very second you decide to play Bayonetta is the moment I am going to nut all over my monitor. And I'm going to keep nutting the entire time you're playing it.
Oh.
That is a promise.
Yeah, nice. You need some liquid.
Week video, I was reminded about this whole conversation because of the character reveal for Emma Frost.
Oh, I remember. Bro, they were losing. She has thigh jiggle physics. When she stomps her little tippy toes, her thigh jiggle, and all the Karens on Twitter were like, oh my god, the men cannot get away with this. The men are having fun again.
And all the controversy surrounding that.
She was
on
thick
Twitter,
as fine.
So I wanted to get my thoughts out there before I forget about it again. Just on Emma Frost, there's a bunch of different takes out there. Some people are saying that even though she's
I don't know how to explain it. I'm all for female characters being hot and owning sexuality, but it always leaves a bad taste in my mouth from rivals because I know it's coming from a male gaze. You see what she says? I will translate. I will be the woman to male translator. I like hot characters as long as it's for the girlies. But once the sticky-handed, gross men are getting into it and they are having fun, I don't like that because I hate men. This is the translation. You're welcome. Yeah. For the people who are saying that I'm against the thighs, that's literally wrong. Emma Frost is about serving looks. She loves to show off her body whenever she gets a chance, but she would never show off her body in such a tacky and ugly outfit. I don't want to be like that, but even in the X-Men movies, she was literally giving an illusion of an old guy that she was making out with him. I don't think she's against being a little bit more crude. But yeah, sure. Yeah.
And to be a more risque character, the game shows
Now if I say this is pandering because Emma Frost isn't canonically thick and therefore we should boycott this game for forced gimbait, I'm the problem. I am aware comic Emma is also heavily sexualized, but have you all considered she was also designed for the male... Lads, is it gay that the men love thick, beautiful women? Is it a problem if a dude who was born to be a dude is actually having enjoyment observing and liking the opposite sex? Is this a cancelable offense that the lads are craving mommy milkers? Yeah, is it gay to love women? Appalling? Absolutely. Doing a modern version of her could have gotten rid of that aspect. So what you're saying is that you wanna oppress her and put clothes, force clothes onto her just so that the men are not having fun. Okay. I see. Next time, just like put like a fucking tent on her or something.
her in outfits that are too
Fucking McDonald's paper bag. Like you cannot see her face. You would just have like 2 tiny holes and just like put a Sharpie and a smile on it.
revealing and it doesn't fit her character.
Bro, you know why I had a beef with it? Because they cut her hair. I like Emma Frost with long hair, actually. That was my beef. She had like a little bit of a Karen haircut. I did not vibe with it, but the thighs were great.
Other people just don't like her haircut.
I hate Emma Frost's face and haircut in Rivals so much, and those blue lips are ew. That's fair. That's fair. I am not gonna hate on that. I kind of agree with that one.
Like, there is a whole world of discussion here. I'm not a huge Marvel fan myself, so I wouldn't really know, which is why you guys can fill me in on your thoughts about that particular character reveal. But we're gonna focus on this strictly from the standpoint of revealing clothing. There are many ways to approach this topic, and I think that the best thing to do here is to talk about it from a place of balance. First thing, yeah, I do think there are probably people that are genuinely bothered about that sort of thing, and not just women. I think that there are definitely men that don't like those kind of games, or they wouldn't play them.
Gay! Gay! Absolutely gay!
However, I also think there's a lot of fake outrage out there, particularly in places like Twitter.
Hot take. I hate what this game is doing with Emma. Emma Frost is promiscuous character, but her design in this game is so obviously pandering with a sex appeal. Bro, she's dressed up. I can't even see her titty. For me, the problem is that I don't see enough. What are we talking about? I see her legs. Are you saying it's too sexualized to show off? Like, basically, if you would cover the top of it up, she's wearing small shorts. Sometimes when there are girls outside and they bend over, I can see all the way up to their butthole. And for you, this is too sexualized? What?
Something to gauge likes and a lot of attention.
Oh, that's
blowing
so
things out of
dumb.
proportion when it's really not that deep.
I guarantee you, if it would be an obese character, and the obese character would wear these like hot pants, and like the stomach would be bulging out, and the legs would be bulging out, and the boobs would be bulging out, and it would be just obese, that would be alright. Yeah, if it's like an overflowing veil and it's unappealing and the man would be like, yeah, I'm kind of not into that, that would be alright. But just because Emma Frost is hot, oh, it's a problem.
The reason for that is because it's kind of in our nature to...
I just realized if Concord wouldn't have died, then, you know, like that mascot character with the big armor, she could have gotten a bikini. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, I just realized she could have gotten a bikini skin. Oh, you know damn well who I'm talking about. Oh no. Yes. Yes. That would have been really cool, actually.
engage with something negative over something positive. It's kind of like the psychology behind reviews or ratings. And now I know this from my days of working in online customer support, but I found that more often than not, people will leave a negative review as opposed to...
Thanks for that picture. You seem so offended.
If
I'm
they
so
had an
sorry.
Abyss character, you know they'd praise it, but none of them would play her.
I know, that's what I hate. They always do this thing where they're pushing for something that sounds good in their head, right? It's like, make her ugly, make her fat, make her miss a limb or two, and it's just like weird and unappealing, but they're going to play the pretty boys and the pretty girls. Like, come on.
To a positive review. Now that's not to say that people don't leave good reviews when they've had a great experience with a customer service rep, but just more often I've seen it happen that people...
For giving us that picture. I'm liberating 3 Chanel bags from your possession match.
No, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
will not go out of their way to give praise, but they will if they want to give a complaint. And that is why I think with this particular discussion,
You know, that's true. No one complained when this bitch with his big package. Oh my god. Did you guys see that modded picture of... Was that Deadpool? Oh my god, I even retweeted it. Now I am closing my eyes. I don't want to think about it. It was on my fucking Twitter. It was like a modded Deadpool, and he turns around and you can all the way see up his asshole.
If they wanted what they asked for, Concord and its bulky and lame art style would be flourishing.
Absolutely.
more often than not, you might see a lot of people...
Dude, that other game is gonna come out in a few months. I think it's coming in March. God, I'm so bad with names. It's that weird neon thingy that they put aside and they were like, okay, we are gonna work on it. What was it? It's not High Guard. Marathon. Yeah, Marathon. It's going to be like $40 or something. It's going to be dead on arrival. If they haven't changed anything, it's going to be fucking dead.
Up in arms about this sort of thing, and I think that a lot of other...
Lara Croft is one of the first and most glaring examples of over-sexualization of women in media, and we're not doing this shit, I bag. So, are we against over-sexualization? Because then maybe we shouldn't encourage barely 18-year-old young adults to start OnlyFans as soon as the clock ticks 18. You know, I would say that's a bigger problem than having sexy characters in like games.
Others might follow suit because these sort of posts might get a lot of likes on Twitter. It's a safe opinion.
No problem with what women wear at Oscar, but mad at a fictional character design.
I
Someone
know.
send these tourists back to Mordor, also Buddha calm my fury.
Have you noticed that these people, these Karens, are always beefing against fictional things, but never against reality? It's always about anime and games and like literal casting of whatever, but when it's about real people, they don't care. It's not new. Other games have chosen to highlight the strength of female characters, but where a Bayonetta stands out with an iconic character design, or a Tubi from
I
Nier...
played Lara when her boobos were still square. I will certainly not stop playing her games even when they made it smaller.
I was mad when they reduced Tifa's boob size. I was sad for that. Tubi Nier Automata inspires an entire generation of cosplayers. Eve from Stellar Blade is just bland. A doll sexualized by someone who has never seen a woman. Have you guys seen Eve's model? It was literally modeled off of an equally super duper hot Korean chick. It was, what was it? Stellar Blade Eve model. Yeah, it's, she's hot. She has basically the same godlike proportions as the game counterpart. I don't want to be about like that, but saying that you haven't seen a woman when this is literally what we are talking about, I will be honest with you, she has smaller tits than the real life girl. So if anything, you should be mad because it's a slightly smaller. They 3D scanned her. I'm sorry, you don't count. You don't exist. I'm sorry, my lady. You don't exist.
It's a safe opinion to have if so many people seem to agree with it, even if it's not one that you necessarily formed yourself. I just want to say this from my point of view, and I know that a lot of other women will say the same. No, we do not care about revealing clothing in video games.
So true. No, I care, but in like I want it. That's what I want. It's like I need it. I need it. I want it. I need it.
Nor do we find it offensive. In fact, I think that games with such characters
Yum!
can often have a special appeal.
Yes! Yes! Girl, look at the abs, look at the titties. Absolutely.
For a female audience, which I will explore in this video.
It's gotta be tasteful. I will be honest with you. I'm a big fan of just like slutty strong women, okay? I don't even care. Like, look at that. How could I say no to that?
But going back to balance for a second.
Have you guys seen how many slutty muscle daddies are? They are never wearing a fucking shirt. Like even Leon Kennedy is a slutty man. So why can't I have an equally slutty, strong woman? Or like Kratos. I have seen that man's tits all the time. Yeah.
Look at one of the most controversial games with revealing outfits, Mortal Kombat.
They sloppified Mortal Kombat. I'm sad about it.
Particularly Mortal Kombat 9. There's a special focus on certain physical aspects of the female characters in this game.
No. But they are so beautiful. They are so beautiful. They just don't like it because these women are just... I know why they don't like it. I know. It's because if this is the standard, then they have to do something to be seen attractive, right? And they don't want to work out. They don't want to work for it. Now it's a little bit better because everyone is taking that magic pill that makes you lose like a weight. And ever since then, even body positivity disappeared. No one cares about that. Now everyone is skinny because they are like hooked up onto the goddamn diabetes drug.
Outfits are what they are. They do really leave very little to the
which is not good for you. Unless it's prescribed, don't take it. It will eat your bones away.
Imagination. But I have talked about this before. We're looking at a game where you can break all of your opponent's bones, take out their spine, and eat their brain.
Nyam, nyam, nyam. My favorite one is when you just like punch someone in the balls and you can see like everything just crack. Oh, that's so good.
Are revealing outfits really the biggest concern here? It's
The
meant to be over the
nutcracker.
top. Comically so, which I think they've definitely achieved. And this is very on brand for more.
It's so good. That X-ray fatality
King
is
of
just...
Fighters have just as much spicy women and smoking badass men as Gu would bust.
I would bust.
Mortal Kombat. This is a game that had the US Senate hold hearings around game violence, and eventually this led to the creation of the ESRB rating system.
Of the most violent new
I guarantee you, this guy is the kind of person who will find 20-year-old escorts just to lap dance in his lap. I say, oh no, this is too much for the children. Also, you could be my daughter, sit on my lap.
video games. First, we have Mortal Kombat, which is a martial arts contest involving digitized characters. We're going to show two versions of the game. In the first segment, which is Sega's version, blood splatters from the contestants' heads.
Oh no. Wow. Oh no. The children.
When a player wins, the so-called death sequence begins. The game narrator instructs the player to finish, and I quote, finish his opponent. The player may then choose
I will finish all over you.
a method of murder.
Wait, no, that's gross. Ew.
Ranging from ripping a heart out to pulling off the head of the opponent with spinal cord attached.
Oh my god, I hate old people. Jesus Christ.
Outfits are pretty in line with the iconic look of the characters, and with that comes a lot of cosplay potential. I would say that the girls from Mortal Kombat are probably some of the most popular characters for cosplay. And the reason for that is because I think it's a generally easy thing to put together for cosplay. In my opinion, if all women were extremely against such character design, they wouldn't cosplay these characters.
Well, of course, it's obviously not these beautiful and toned and well-tittied women who are against it. I guarantee you that it's a very different weight demographic. They are in a different category. You know, I can promise you that.
There wouldn't be any appeal. But in this case, I'm not just talking about professional cosplayers. I'm talking about girls who don't do any sort of content creation, but they will buy these outfits for themselves for Halloween parties and all sorts of other fancy dress opportunities. I've seen this on a website like Shein, where people have purchased these outfits and left reviews. Something like, loved the outfit, wore it to a Halloween party, etc. I've even cosplayed this myself for a photo.
Aw, she's really perfect. I'm so jealous of her husband. Bro, what the fuck? I am actually jealous. Imagine you get this goddess at home. What the fuck, man? Oh. Why wasn't I born to be a man so I could get a beautiful wife like this? Man. I would be a good husband. I would remember her birthday and everything. I would buy her flowers. So you're thinking with your dick? No, I just want to cherish her and hold her close and love her and respect the shit out of her, you know?
Shoot. You'll often hear people say stuff like, women do this for male attention. And I mean, sure, if you are a
God forbid that straight girls who are into dudes want to get attention from dudes who could be potentially into them. That's crazy. It's almost like that's how life works. Wow. I don't know where to put myself. Jesus. Being a woman isn't stopping you from having a beautiful wife, Q. You think I have a chance? You think?
Professional cosplayer. Obviously, you're gonna want attention and appreciation for your work. That's the reason that you post it online. That's the whole
The yum. Ladies and gentlemen.
point. But people really underestimate the element of buying an outfit like that for yourself, literally just to dress up and feel good about yourself. Especially if it's a franchise or a character that you're really a fan of. There's something euphoric about looking in the mirror and seeing yourself in one of their iconic looks. And you know what it is? It's just a bit of fun. I know a major argument here is around RPGs, where they do this thing that male characters will have all this cool armor that really protects them, and then the female variant will be kind of like a swimsuit. And
hot take, I always go for the slutty armors. Every time I play an MMORPG, I don't want my character to look like a tuna can. Like, that's very cool if you want to, but I want to be cute. You know, like, give them, sure, like a few possibilities, but I want to look like that. I want to see skin. I want to see my waist. I want to wear a skirt. And no, it doesn't have to be realistic. I don't want it to be realistic. I'm playing an MMORPG where I'm killing dragons and shit. Okay, I don't want it to resemble real life at all.
sure, I can understand that. For example, in World of Warcraft, there are several...
Yes, exactly. I want my slutty blood elf. Okay, the entire race of blood elves were made to be slutty. The men are slutty, the women are slutty, they are just sluts. It's a whore nation. And I want to keep it that way.
Pieces like that, but at the same time, your female character can also look like this. So there are options. Even given the options, very often I've seen girls that will do transmogs with those other pieces.
Absolutely. I would slutify myself too. I did.
Just because it's fun. I was asked specifically to give my opinion on the character from Stellar Blade, and I'll be honest, the reason that I wouldn't play Stellar Blade isn't anything to do with the outfits that the character...
It's because her ass is so shiny, it's too distracting, and people would think I'm a shit gamer. Which, you know, I'm not saying they are wrong, but also...
wears, but it's more so the game itself. Like, I'm not really a fan of JRPGs, and I know that this is a game...
This is Korean, I think.
...that was made in Korea, but this particular art style is something that doesn't...
It's a very typical Korean game. Basically, every Korean-made game looks like this. I think this is just like the standard what they do. It's always long legs, big titties, extremely feminine, very long, beautiful hair.
It appealed to me. Like, I was never, you know, a Final Fantasy kind of girl, and this is what it sort of reminds me of with the face. I do make an exception for Souls games, though. But this personally doesn't appeal.
How can be she so based? How can she be so based? I really feel like we missed out, gentlemen. I really do feel like we missed out. This could have been us.
Appeal to me. That and that kind of hyper futuristic sci-fi genre, I just don't really play those kind of games all the time. I have a few exceptions, but I know that there's plenty of girls that would play it.
Ooh, tentacle boys? You guys didn't say the Stellar Blade has tentacle, handsome, sexy, slimy boys? Hello? Those are some sexy boys.
Play it. For example, I'm not a fan of anime, but loads of other girls are. And there's like these anime figurines that have very...
Oh god. The One Piece and the Death Note.
...detailed assets of the female characters. Someone like Boa Hancock from One Piece, I believe. I've seen girls have this as part of their streaming setup, or just in general, they buy it for their room. Also, it's a very popular cosplay
nice cock
character. And you can't talk about this without mentioning Tomb Raider. But again, I've never had a problem with this. She is a physically fit character, usually in very hot countries, jumping around, climbing stuff. I don't really see it.
Dude, they cast the new Tomb Raider actress, and it's going to be the chick who played Sansa in Game of Thrones. And it's not bad. It's just so... It's not bad. I can't... It was just... It's alright. Yes, Sophie Turner. It's alright. Wait, let me find you a picture. Sophie Turner, what was that? Lara Croft, yes. It's not bad at all. It's just... I was aggressively neutral on this. It's just is. I guess it's because... I don't know. For me, Angelina Jolie was like sort of peak. And she was just so... She was so sexy, you know? Yeah, it's not great, not terrible. It's alright. I feel like I hate to use the word iconic because it's very fucking stupid. But Angelina Jolie was just really D Lara Croft, you know? Like, I don't know. It feels different. Right? I know that there was another girl who played Lara Croft, but I haven't even seen that movie. The girl... this chick, I have not even seen this. This seemed also very... Like, it's alright to me? Yeah, it was alright. I do think that she's very beautiful. I fucking loved her in that fucking AI movie. What's her name? You said? Alicia Vikander. I liked her in the in this one, in Ex Machina. She was really good in this one. But this one is just like, it's alright. Yeah, this movie was really fucking amazing. I loved it.
As oppressive or objectifying, If anything, it's kind of like gym inspiration. I asked my mom about this topic and I showed her some of the more controversial characters, and she said exactly the same thing that I'm saying right now. Like, it's a game, they're fictional characters, there might be more of a fitness inspiration.
People don't understand what fiction is anymore, and it's becoming more and more concerning to me that they actually can't make a difference between fiction or verse. I feel like that they prefer to judge fiction over reality. There is so many horrible things going on in reality and they never call it out for XY amount of reason, but they always call it out in fiction, and I do not know why. It's a little bit startling for me. It's easier. Well, yeah, because it's not real, right?
Cosplay inspiration, it's more of a good thing. Very often you'll see this sort of thing criticized for appealing to the male fantasy.
This is like the base for a baby Karen. If right now, if this would be in 2026, there would be a little nose ring here. That would be perfect. That's all she misses.
Right, but there's also plenty of stuff that appeals to the female fantasy in media.
No. The female fantasy. Thunder Fury, blessed bait of the Windseeker. Yeah. So true. So true.
Are we meant to just make stuff that doesn't appeal to anybody? Because they've tried that, and surprise, surprise, it appealed to nobody.
Oh no, that's so sad.
Here's my take. Adults looking at other adults is completely fine. As long as they are adults and fictional, and they fit in the world that they're in, and it makes sense that they look the way that they do.
You see this? She's being reasonable. She is using logic. You see this bullshit? This is what I like. When these beautiful, beautiful, pretty girls are using their beautiful, wrinkly brain and they are being logical and fair. I do like that.
I don't really have a problem with it. It would be a different story if they took a person from real life and disrespected them somehow and maybe oversexualized them for the purpose of making them more appealing. But when it's fiction and it's clearly fun and appealing for more than just men, I really don't see the harm. One thing that I do have a very hard stance on is anything to do with children, however. That's where myself and I think every other decent person will draw the line. I can't actually think of any games that have done this with children, but I know this is a thing in certain anime, and maybe if there are games out there that are based on this anime, that could potentially be a thing. I don't know, it's nothing that would have ever been on my radar, but I think that this is where the outrage should be directed, if it does exist. You know, I always hated these shows like Toddlers and Tiaras.
Oh yeah, dude, that's just child abuse. You know what? That's actually so funny because these women who are like bitching about the sexualized adults, they would be like, oh my god, the Lizard Tiaras are so good. It's fucking abuse. They're dyeing their hairs and eyebrows or like 3-year-old children. Bro.
This might be a hot take, but I don't care how big Lara Croft's tits are. I want Lara to have as close of proportions to Nanny from Lilo and Stitch. She got to have them big strong legs if you want me to believe she is gripping ropes with her legs and backflipping over dinosaurs.
You want the thick queen? I understand. You know what? I will get a 3D scan of my thick ass and everything. I don't have big tits. I will lend it to the next game, okay? I will be gentle. I will be gentlemanly and I will provide my 3D scan. You're welcome.
Where you had the little girls in like layers and layers of makeup and they made their faces look so much more grown up.
Also, can I just say that I hate it when adult parents, mothers, it's always mothers, it's never the fathers, they put up videos of their young children doing shit like twerking. I hate that. That leaves such a weird fucking creeped out taste in my mouth. I really hate that. I don't want to see tiny children twerk. They shouldn't even twerk. And you should definitely not upload it to the internet. It's not cute, it's weird, it's creepy. Stop that.
And then their moms would teach them how to do all of these poses, and it clearly appealed to a very specific audience that you don't want. It's gross. They did not let children be children. And a lot of mommy and daddy influencers do.
Why was Cuties a critical success? I thought that it was not a success. Didn't they just like cancel it because it was really fucking creepy? I haven't watched it because I don't consume things like this, but I heard like everyone was complaining about it. Honey Boo Boo is an adult now and hates her mom. I am not surprised. Maybe it was a critic success. Ew. It shouldn't be. Jesus Christ.
This as well, where they dress their kids a certain way or put them in certain situations, which again will appeal to this particular audience. I hate all of that. And I know that this is slightly off topic, but since we're talking about it, I'll just mention it. The internet is not a place for children. I will never...
Yes, we have to ban them and stop uploading especially with all this AI ripping faces off and making deepfakes. Stop uploading pictures of your children. Stop it. Stop. Don't do it. What? Stop. I am so fed up with all these like quote-unquote family influencers, and it's just like exploitation of the child, and it's like, oh, but they are so wholesome. No, they are not. They are absolutely not. Those parents are taking advantage of the children. You're fucked up. Leave the kids be kids. If you want to do social media, do it on your own. Stop using your kids for money.
Show my daughter's face on camera. As someone who puts themselves out there the way that I do, I know all of the baggage that comes with it. There's some really messed up people online that can say some really horrible, unthinkable things, but I can handle that. I don't care about all of it. Like, the difference is that I can take it, and I, as an adult, made the conscious decision to make content online. My daughter, however, did not. And when she's old enough to make the informed and conscious decision about whether or not she wants to be online,
I'm about to tear up. It's been such a long time since I saw a sane mother. I'm about to actually crash out. She's doing parenting and she's using logic and brain cells, and she's being protecting of her lovely daughter. I can't. There is only so many miracles I can believe in. Kathleen Kennedy retired. Kingsman got a happy ending, and now I'm seeing a competent mother who is not exploiting her child, and she looks beautiful. Oh my! Today is such a good day. What did I do to deserve such a good day? My goodness.
Absolutely her decision. But yeah, to summarize, myself and many other women do not have any problem with sexy game characters. Everybody likes looking at people that look good. People like to dress up as people that look good. It's for fun.
That's crazy. Beauty is still craved and popular. Oh man. And here I was thinking about shaving my head and dyeing my 1mm hair to like blue and like pierce myself all over and maybe like tattoo something tacky all across my chest or something.
Fun, and at the end of the day,
it's only a game. Why you have to be mad?
And that's that for today's video. If you enjoyed, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe.
Totally
I really appreciate it. As always, a big shout out to my channel members.
Don't forget your armpit hair. Okay, I will start to grow it while I'm flea beating.
You guys for all of your support, and I'll see you all in the next video. Be seeing you. Bye.
Genius. Oh man, this was a good video. I like this video. 10 out of 10 video. I liked it. I like this one.